In today's episode, we are going to like and subscribe.
Foodie Style Channel. Foodie Style Channel.
Hey, and welcome back to HDMI Style Channel and the 7th episode of Project Elizabeth series. Today, we're going to perform heart surgery on Project Elizabeth. And why are we going to do that? Well, because there is an annoying fan noise in the Nook that we need to address. This mirror needs to ooze quality, and a high-pitch fan noise is just not compatible with the HDMI style quality control. So how can we get rid of fan noise? Well, simply by removing the fan. But then we'll have a heat problem. So for this purpose, I have acquired an Akasa, I have no idea how to pronounce this, but I'm going to say Akasa X8. Am I pronouncing that correctly? What do you think? Press like depending on what you think. Alright, this is a passive case for the Intel Nook, and we're going to transfer the innards of the Nook into this new case. And so we'll get rid of the fan altogether, and the heart of Project Elizabeth should become totally silent. In the same procedure, we are going to add an HDMI CEC adapter for HDMI CEC controls. If you don't know what HDMI CEC is, that's okay. There are a lot of people, including some of my friends, you know who you are, who did not know what HDMI CEC was until they read it somewhere last year. HDMI CEC makes it possible for your HDMI connected units to communicate. For example, your TV can communicate with your Xbox or your PlayStation or whatever unit you got hooked up by sending the commands of your TV remote to that unit. It can also send commands from your connected unit to your TV. For example, when you turn off your Xbox or PlayStation, it can turn off your TV. What we want HDMI CEC for in this project is to be able to turn off and on the screen via software. It wouldn't be very efficient, for example, to have the mirror running during the nights. You wouldn't want to have to manually turn it on and off. And like I've mentioned in earlier episodes, the Nook lacks HDMI CEC functionality. The Raspberry Pi already has this functionality built in. So if you have a Raspberry Pi...
Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
Okay, let's start by swapping the case out, and then we'll fix the HDMI functionality. So now let's add HDMI CEC functionality with the help of this small adapter from Pulse 8. It's a small PCB that we will connect to the motherboard and in that way get the HDMI CEC functionality. Then I'm going to show you how to set up a schedule in Linux to get things automated. How you like them apples, huh? Let's go software. We're going to send an on and off command during certain times of the day. So we're going to create routines. Also, I'm going to make it possible to bypass these routines via Jarvis. The reason for this is that, well, life routines change. We can have a standard setup as a basic setting, for example, for when to turn on and turn off the mirror during weekdays and weekends. But what if we have a day off or there's a holiday and our routines change? I will show you how to schedule the routines today, but I'm not going to show you how to bypass the routines with voice in this episode. The reason being, like most things I show you here, there are 100 ways to achieve this, but many of these solutions will expose your network to threats. So I will search for a somewhat secure solution before recommending any. So let's create a schedule for our routines. In Linux, this is done by editing a cron tab file. To better understand the cron tab file, I recommend you go to this website called Cron Tab Guru. Cron Tab Guru describes the different ways to set things up, but all in all, it's pretty simple. You start off with minutes, hours, days of the month, and specific days. Okay, so as you can see here, I have two scripts. One for turning on the monitor and one for turning off the monitor. And this is how the commands look like in the script. Now to add this script to our cron tab, we will just type cron tab space -e. Now in the end of the text file, we can start scheduling. So for example, I want the mirror to start at 6 o'clock in the morning. So I will start by typing 2 zeros for the minutes and then 06. So this means 6 o'clock in the morning. Then we're going to put 2 wildcards because we don't want to specify any special day or month. However, I want it to just be weekdays only. So by writing 1 to 5, we will get that specified. And then we want our script. So I will just type the path to our script here and then the name of our script. Then we want to turn the mirror off in the evenings. So I will start by typing 2 zeros again, space 22, followed by 2 wildcards and then the script to turn the mirror off. Now once we save the cron tab file, it just starts working right away. No need to reboot, no need to log out, given that your script works. So try those out first to make sure that the script works before you try to run it in the cron tab file. And that's how a smart mirror should work. Automated all the way and with small minimum adjustments. And I have to tell you, I'm super happy about the results after the case swap because now the mirror is quiet and just lovely. Also, I am aware that we have reached the like threshold of the last episode, so now you know what to expect. This is Hootie Style Channel, and I'll be seeing you in the next episode.
Hootie Style Channel.